All right, here with Grigory Atoyan, fresh off the stage just moments ago. Greg, we talked a little bit last week after Hartford. I know you have a leg injury that you're still nursing. You wasn't quite sure if you were going to make it back to the finals, but you did, and not only the finals, but made it to this show a week later. What was the difference between last week and this week?
Well, Bob, I was very disappointed. It was my last leg workout, and, my like fifth sets of lunges, and it just something happened. I have a good friend who's a physical therapist, Scott, and he checked, and he said, nothing is torn. You just, strain it, and obviously it started inflamed and bleeding or whatever. And like a couple days later, I saw the bruise in the back of my knee that I didn't even see it in Hartford. And, most people said, just, don't do the Chicago, just pull it out. But I was like, you know what, I'm already in shape. I'm going to see how this looks tomorrow. I'm going to see how it looks next day, So I stay on my diet, stay on the cardio. The funny thing, it doesn't bother me. I can do the cardio, and usually 1 week before the show, you don't do a leg workout anyway. So, I stayed at it, and then like on Wednesday, my wife's like, so are we going or we're not going? I said, you know what, I don't care who says what. I want to do it. I want to give it a shot,
Well, the injury looked fresh last week. I mean, you could see the area was swollen. You couldn't really put a lot of pressure on it. You could even see in your stride that it was off a little bit. This week looks much better. Don't really notice it as much. You can see you were able to actually flex the leg out there. It obviously showed in your call-outs as well as the lineup. Fairly competitive, obviously, to last week's lineup, but a much more favorable call-out today.
Yes. Like I said, I keep doing the physical therapy too, so I think the inflammation went down quite a bit. It's still there a little bit, but overall it looked much better than it did last week. So, I'm going to go back home and keep going to Scott and doing the treatment. And, my goal is actually to compete in Dallas. And I just find out backstage that I guess Stryker's doing a Phoenix show September 1st, and that's closer to home, so that's like, hey, I might do both.
Well, you're definitely hitting the circuit, and you're right, Dallas coming up. We got Tampa also on the docket, and of course September 1st or first week in September, back out in Phoenix at Stryker's show. So looks like you're hitting them all pretty much. Trying to get the points to get to the Olympia?
That's the goal, either win. If I can't win for whatever reason, then at least hoping to place in the top 5 to earn the points. I'm a blue-collar guy. I work for my for my staff. So if I can't win it, then I'm going to keep earning the points to get to the Olympia.
Well, here's a guy taking advantage of the system that's been put in place, the Olympia Qualification Series. You can earn points to get to the Olympia. Exactly what Greg's aiming to do. Well, I think you're going to gain a few points here tonight. We'll keep our fingers crossed for you here tonight, bro, and keep working on that leg. And we'll see Greg tonight on the final stage and, of course, at the next IFBB Pro Show.